My name is Jane Yin Bolander, and I am 35 years old. I live in San Francisco, and I run a sports PR firm working with various athletes and nonprofits as well. We got married October 25th, 2014, actually not far from where we live, a couple blocks away at Hamlin Mansion. And it was obviously one of the most fun days of my life.
The person that introduced us married us, which was great. And so it was just a great time.
In December, I started noticing some odd bruising, especially one on my hand, and some now I know it's called petechia, some red dots around my legs, and I just thought it was so strange. And so I remember calling the doctors and just saying, hey, this is weird, and they didn't think it was a big deal and told me, hey, when you can, go get a blood test. So the day after Christmas, December 26th, we went in to get a blood test, and a couple hours later we got a call. One of the nurses first mentioned that leukemia would be a possibility, and I felt so shocked.
So I was at the hospital with Jane in the ER, and it felt like someone punched you in the stomach, because that happens to other people. It doesn't happen to someone that's healthy and vibrant, and someone's full of energy as Jane. So one of the things that you always do is you sort of rationalize, well, what could it be other than that? And so everyone's like, oh, you could have had the flu and could be sick, and so we're of course running through all possibilities. And it took, as Jane mentioned, 3 days. She actually had to stay in the hospital for 3 days under observation, just because they wanted to make sure nothing was going to go wrong with her. And then when we finally found out, it was obviously a lot of tears and frustrations, and oh my God, how do you deal with that? So,
well, I'm really grateful that, first of all, my parents are just very proactive people, which I think I probably got some of that from them as well. And so they instantly called all of their contacts, and already there's 5 drives planned up here. And then we have just so many good friends. Just said, hey, we want to do something in my city, and it might be somewhere in a random city somewhere else, but they wanted to do something. And even if they get 5 people to sign up, it's 5 more people that could be a donor for somebody.
So it's really important that people sign up to the registry, especially if you're a minority, and of course Jane's Asian, so the more Asian donors we can get, the higher the probability of a match. And it's something that's extremely simple to do. Swab your cheek and you could save someone's life. And even the donation process is really just like giving blood. I mean, it's going to be no big deal, and you could save someone's life. So I urge everyone to get a kit, go to a drive, swab your cheek, get in the registry. You could save a life. You could save Jane's life. You could save someone else's life. So please help us out.